Most people know cigarettes are addicting and can cause cancer, but do they really understand just how dangerous smoking can be? Tobacco use is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. Every year, more Americans die from smoking cigarettes or disease relating to smoking cigarettes than drug abuse, AIDS, homicides, suicides, and car accidents combined. The fact that tobacco causes cancer is not new information. However, most people do not realize that tobacco can contribute to one's health in many other ways. Tobacco smoke has a negative effect on pregnant women and their unborn infants. It also contains nicotine, which is highly addictive. Tobacco products contain many harmful and poisonous substances that cause disease and premature death. No form of tobacco is safe to a person's health. Tobacco products can bring forth many health complications in a person. The biggest health risk associated with tobacco is cancer. Cigarette smoking is one of the leading products that causes lung cancer. So many people continue to use the product despite the warning labels. Lung cancer is considered one of the most difficult cancers to treat. The best defense to treat cancer and win it is finding it in the first stage of development. Lung cancer is not always detected in the first stage because the individual may not have any symptoms. For that reason, it is very important for smokers to get regular health checkups. Tobacco use can also cause emphysema, cardiovascular disease, and various other life-threatening cancers. Much of the damage occurs because tobacco smoke slowly destroys the cleaning mechanisms in the lungs, allowing the toxins to remain prolonged in contact with the lung tissue. The U.S. Surgeon General recently released a new report on the effects of smoking on one's health. The report states for the first time that smoking can cause disease in every organ of the human body. There are several types of tobacco products that offer a lighter brand compared to a regular brand. The companies offer the lighter brand to give the consumer a sense of a better choice. But the truth is, there is no better tobacco product. They all cause the same health effect. Tobacco smoking has a negative effect on pregnant women and their unborn infant. If a woman uses tobacco during pregnancy, it can increase the risk of miscarriage, premature delivery, stillbirth, and infant death. Pregnant women miscarry and have stillbirths 2 to 3 times more than a non-smoker. Smoking during pregnancy can also include fetal growth retardation, decreased birth weight, signs of stress, and drug withdrawal. Carbon monoxide and nicotine from tobacco smoke may interfere with the oxygen supply to the fetus. Furthermore, some people realize that smoking during pregnancy can be associated with sudden infant death syndrome, learning problems, and behavioral problems in children. Tobacco contains nicotine, a highly addictive drug that makes it difficult for smokers to quit. The more an individual uses tobacco regularly, the higher the chance they will become addicted to the product. Nicotine causes people to go through withdrawals like many other drugs. For instance, nicotine can cause a person to feel irritable, have cravings for it, and even increase its appetite. Nicotine is absorbed through the skin, the mucous lining of the mouth and nose, or even by inhaling it in the lungs. The combination of the rapid rate it takes for the nicotine to reach the brain and the feeling of enjoyment one gets from the product is one of the main reasons why many people become addicted to the substance. Cigarettes have hundreds of unsafe substances added to them. Tobacco manufacturers add chemicals and other ingredients to help the performance of the product. Some of the additives are plant extracts, chemicals, and other ingredients to keep the tobacco moist and fresh. It also helps control the taste and odor. Tobacco companies add the chemicals to help the burn rate of the cigarette and to make the smoking experience more pleasurable. Health officials say the brand reported to be the safest are the most heavily laced with cigarette additives. The American Cancer Society stated that more than 4,000 individual compounds have been identified in tobacco and tobacco smoke. Among these, 43 compounds are proven to cause cancer. A lot of the substances added to tobacco are used in products such as household cleaners, beauty products, and pesticides. Many people do not realize that nicotine itself is a poison. It's considered a pesticide. It is used as a pesticide. Manufacturers do not provide the public information about the specific amount of additives used in the cigarettes, so it is difficult to determine the exact health risks associated with each brand of cigarette. Whatever form it's in, tobacco is dangerous to a person's health. Many people believe that smokeless tobacco is safer than smoking tobacco, but the truth is they both impose a serious health risk. Smokeless tobacco attacks the oral tissue, increasing the risk for disease. The major health risks associated with smokeless tobacco include bad breath, discoloration, and abrasion to the user's teeth, dental cavities, gum recession, nicotine dependence, and various other oral cancers. People who use smokeless tobacco have a greater risk of becoming addicted compared to someone who smokes it. The ingredients used in smokeless tobacco are the same used in smoking tobacco, but smokeless tobacco has an additive of silica. Silica is a finely ground sand. Finely ground sand roughens the gum tissue in the mouth and causes it to bleed. The silica can also have harmful effects on the individual's teeth, causing it to have cavities and other health issues as mentioned above. The silica acts as sandpaper against the enamel. Tobacco use can shorten a person's life by 13 years. On average, men who smoke cut their lives by 13 years, and women cut theirs by 14. Each year in the United States, cigarettes and other tobacco products are the cause of 400,000 deaths. Most of the deaths could have been prevented if the person never started the habit to begin with. The well-known fact that tobacco is harmful for an individual is true, but many people do not realize the extent of its dangers. Secondhand smoke can develop into bronchitis, pneumonia, and even asthma. Thousands of people try to quit smoking every year but fail to do so. Are the pleasures one gets from tobacco really worth the risk?